Legal Action Worldwide has filed the first war crimes complaint against Sudan's Rapid Support Forces RSF with Kenya's Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions in Nairobi. Speaking in Nairobi, Executive Director Antonia Nulevi said the complaint follows prolonged investigations and victim testimonies, describing it as a milestone for survivors who have suffered atrocities at the hands of the RSF since the conflict began on 15th of April 2023. The complaint, filed on behalf of 12 Sudanese victims, includes accounts of men and women who were allegedly tortured, raped, sexually enslaved, arbitrarily detained and forced to witness the killing of their family members in and around Khartoum. The organization further alleges that the persons of interest include senior and mid-level RSF commanders, some of whom have had freedom of movement in and out of Kenya and are reported to have citizenship, political and financial ties within the country.
Should not be a safe haven for war criminals and those who commit genocide and other international crimes. Millions of civilians across Sudan and now in neighbouring countries, including Kenya, have experienced some of the most serious violations under international law, including war crimes and crimes against humanity. And they are asking for justice and accountability for what has happened to them. They have bravely chosen to file this complaint, not only for themselves, but for their families and for their community, for the millions of civilians who have been systematically targeted. This is not without risks to their safety, and that is why there are no Sudanese complainants with us here today.
Our complaint is anchored also on the right to fair administrative action. We expect the DPP to respect that right to fair administrative action and to give us a response to that complaint within what will be deemed to be a reasonable time period. If he doesn't, then that failure to respond will be a violation of our rights even before we go to the details of the complaint. Because under the Constitution, he is expected to act reasonably when making an administrative action.